Test. Okay, there we go. Yep. Well, fuck you. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't care. Let's go ahead and do. Can we push you over at all a little bit? Just so that we can get you up here. There we go. Good enough. That works. Okay. You may hear alerts double fire today. Hey, I wish. Don't have the headset pulled up, so. Alerts will double fire today. That's just how it's going to be. Oh, we're just here today. We're just hanging out. We're not even going to really be playing games. We're literally just going to be here hanging out. True, just chatting. Let's make sure we got everything pulled up here. And yeah, that there. Alright. So how are things going, Wish? How's work? How was your weekend? I was surprised you were gone from the bar stream quite a bit yesterday. Oh, I was just asking how things are going. How your weekend went, how work's going today. Oh, work is off today? Nice. The real version of Thanksgiving. I didn't know Canadian Thanksgiving was in October. I don't know if you could say the real version, but it's, a version. Yeah, no, I'm surprised at the bit donation limit, though. That's Yeah, no, I know. A day off is a day off. Exactly. Yeah, no, I know you're just messing around. Just I legitimately didn't know that it was in October. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But even for someplace cold like the frigid Northlands where you guys are, I would still think that like November. I don't know. Well, ours.
I did it for you.
Hey, Timmy. Thank you for the resubscription. Um, yeah, no, I mean ours is only on a Thursday, and we don't really celebrate it hard either. Just Friday is Black Friday. I think that gets more celebration than Thanksgiving. Really? Frozen before Halloween. That's, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Just, I'm not used to, again, I'm not used to the frigid Northlands. I mean, and again, you don't think it would be that far off because where not the pioneers, the pilgrims and such that, were the people who made Thanksgiving what it was. Well, they didn't make it, but it's in remembrance of Thanksgiving and shit. Is the New England states that are just barely south of Canada, like New York and New Jersey and New Hampshire and all that stuff up there. So, I remember you complaining about how hot it was before. And now it's down to 9 degrees Celsius already? Jeez. Let me see what that is in standard measurements. Because it's metric and standard. So you're rocking a wonderful 9 degrees Celsius. Actually, that's about what it's been getting to here at night. During the day, it's been sitting at around 15 and a half. Which is actually pretty low right now. What is it right now, actually? Right now it's actually lower than that. A hair lower. Yeah, right now it's at about 12.7 Celsius. Do you guys do points in Celsius? 12.7? Or you say 13? Hoping to find places to put shit. I think now I can do something with this area that the work computer's not here, but I don't know what. But I do kind of need to do something. Get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and got stuff literally, like my couch is more of a storage space than anything else right now, too. I am not lost, I'm just confused. Frustrated, annoyed, perhaps. Actually, let's clean this shit up. Because a lot of this I don't need anymore. This is contact numbers for my old job and email addresses that I have no business really using because I can get no information out of them unless I'm asking them work questions, and I don't have any work questions to ask anymore. And this dusty piece of crap is the training manual from when I first started. Woo! Teaches you how to use the system. I don't think there's actually any sensitive information in here. Not that I'm going to share any of it, but this is all fairly just standard BS. I don't know. But I might keep the binder and just get rid of the rest of this. Keep the binder, get rid of the paper. Make sure there's no phone numbers in here I need to keep. Yeah, look at that. 4/17/2018. That's when this was printed off. That is literally just step-by-step screenshots on how to do things in the environment. And none of those are accurate anymore. The environment has changed like 4 times since that happened. At least. Now we're not just talking about system updates. We're talking about full-blown visual and functional changes. Well, fuck you too. Clocking in and out. Time clock bullshit. Basically, I'm just looking to make sure there's no contact numbers or anything in here I need to save too. No, I don't need to shred any of it. None of it's sensitive material. Like I said, it's just yeah, absolutely none of it's sensitive material. Ooh, this would be something good to use. That's something good to keep. I will set that aside. See, this is what I'm checking, just to make sure there's any contact phone numbers or anything important. I need. Oh, come on, fucking off. Okay. That's how you use the other training program. So they had this booklet which taught you like the basics of everything, and then they had an actual lesson plan on top of that, online little things, and they showed you how to use their online site. government regulatory bullcrap. And not even like government regulatory because it was a hospital, but just government regulatory involving what sort of benefits you can get as an employee. And then, yep, more screenshots of something that we never even used in the first place. So, one page saved out of all this. There we go. You hope it's Casper the Friendly Ghost? I hope it, I'm not going to say it. I won't say it. Not because I'm better than that or high and mighty, but because I don't want to out myself. What are you doing here, Timmy? Aren't you supposed to be having like your party week? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like having you here. Good bud, good friend, good pal. Old buddy, old pal of mine. But aren't you supposed to be doing like party week or something? You were there today for 8 hours? Nice. That 8-hour party, that sounds like a good thing. Yeah, I forget your 8 hours difference. So, yeah. It's... So you're partied out, man, is what you're party tired and ready to not party for the evening. I still got this unopened from my flight to and from Japan. I got one going each way. I opened the one coming back, or going to Japan, haven't opened the one coming back yet. You're gonna party remotely? That seems highly irresponsible to me. One does not party remotely. I still really like this. Winnie the Pooh. Walt Disney. Winnie the Pooh. Full on OG Winnie the Pooh book. The map of the 100-acre wood. The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It's my dice box for D&D. What do you mean work? You said this week was the celebration party week. There's no working. You're supposed to be partying. You're just gonna relax from too much partying, is that it? This is meant to clip onto here. So I got this. This cactar is literally a zipper pouch. Final Fantasy cactar zipper pouch. I got it specifically just to hook onto the bag. There we go. Boom. A zipper pouch for extra stuff, because why not? Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Well, what? No whiskey? that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a party. Just because there's no whiskey. That just means you have to work harder to find out where the fun is. No whiskey is fine. Still haven't opened, but inbox search protector. I don't even know what USB cord this goes to. I think I know, but I don't know if I know. No, I don't know. I don't know what this USB cord goes to. Something Logitech. It's got a very unique plug. Ribbed for her pleasure, I guess. I don't know. A little tired, stayed up late, watched the TJPW show. Yeah, there you go. I have a hard time just feeling rested when I wake up. Doesn't matter how long I sleep. Granted, it's been a while since I've gotten a full 8 hours of sleep, but I can sleep for hours and hours and still wake up feeling tired. It's a superpower. Oh, God. I haven't seen one of those plugs in for... Where the fuck did this come from? Now I am a little concerned. I haven't seen one of those plugs in a while. Well, that's the problem. I think it's actually for a webcam. I don't have a Logitech mouse that would use that. I don't have a wireless Logitech mouse. So it's for something else. I think it's for a webcam. And I think it's for an old webcam that I don't have anymore. I'm trying to remember what this one's for, though. Fuck if I can remember that. That's a... Yeah, this is what I thought too. I think it's a printer cord. I'm not sure. This is just standard USB cable. Oh, wait, what? I got 2 printer cords. What? You know what? Also, here's a very small Ethernet cord. You know what? Because I haven't used a printer in a long time. I have one. It's in the closet over there. But I haven't used it since before I moved into this apartment. The entire time I've been in this apartment, it's been in that closet. And these are both printer cords. And this Logitech cord, I don't think it's for the webcam. I don't think that I have a Logitech device that this goes to. I think that these 3 cords were in the bag from my desk at work before we went work to home, because we used to be in office. And I said, okay, we're all going work from home. And so a lot of stuff just got shoved in the bag, and I think these were just extra cables that were in my desk. They got shoved into the bag, along with the training manual, the surge protector. Over there, there's still a whiteboard and some other papers and stuff that I've been clearing out. So, extra cables from work that aren't even mine. Those could just get thrown away. I'm just cleaning stuff up. Not necessarily getting rid of things. Just cleaning up. I used to be work from home, but I recently left my job. That right there is where the computer used to be. And that right there will be a good space to utilize for space. I've got so much crap, I'm just trying to clean up and find a place for it all. A space for space, exactly. Might put another bookshelf right there. I might figure out how to put all this set up over here, maybe. I don't know. The possibilities are possibilities. Don't you get it? The possibilities are possibilities. At least you spelled out the dot this time, Wish. Otherwise, I would have laughed at you wholeheartedly. Not half-heartedly, wholeheartedly laughed at you. Final Fantasy Advent Children Cloud. I'm hungry already. God damn it. Just an idiot once and then you learn from it. Oh, good for you. That's better than most of us. That's better than most of us. Too scared to comment on that. Probably just hang up over there with the other one. This I like. I need to hooded sleeveless cloak. I'm just too fat for it to look good. Intricately designed on the back. Yeah, the hood is huge. Which I like. It's really hard to find a huge hood like that, and I love the design for it. This is actually from Critical Role. It's one of their products, and it's the robe of the Cobalt Soul, which is one of their in-game things. So there's actually a sword shoved through a D20. You got the all-seeing eye pyramid. And so there's like all kinds of D&D references and stuff in there. So it's a really cool design. And if I were a little more svelte, it would look really nice on me. So hopefully as I continue to work out and lose weight, that will become a thing that looks good on me. I'll hang that up over here for now. I guess so much stupid yet fun shit. Thank you. I think it's... oh, wow. Ah, Segor. Like these. I got a pair of these. Probably don't need a pair of these, but I got a pair of these. Question is, which hand is this for? Believe, yeah, it should be this hand. Yeah. Actually, no, I got these mostly for fun because why the fuck not? Scare people like Timmy. But I got it for part of a Halloween costume I did a while back. I own a lot of black clothes because I'm a very big person and black is slimming. Also, I just look good in black. I've got a pair. I've got one for the other hand too. But what? Yeah, I know what salad fingers is. You don't need to send me the YouTube video for that. Appreciate it though. Good making sure the memes are there. Do I look like I'm young enough I don't know salad fingers? So I might rock it for Halloween again this year, but I need 100% need to get to my parents' house and see if I can use their stuff to fix it. But yeah, so I got some. First off, I dressed in all black, and I used my jacket with the hood up for more black. hold on. Ah, fuck you. So I had black shirt, black jeans. I had the black jacket with the hood up. I had a feather collar, so the feathers were sticking out of the collar. And I have some for the wrists, so leaves were feathers were sticking out over the wrists next to the hands. And this was already slightly bent and has gotten way more bent. So I need to get a heat gun and fix it. And actually it says it'll reform with just a blow dryer, it doesn't need a heat gun. But this really interesting cyberpunk crow mask that has gotten pretty deformed. It's not goth salad fingers. It was a gothic kind of steampunky, not even really steampunk isn't the right word, but like kind of techno plague doctor crow villain kind of Tengu-y thing. But and yeah, the mask is like I said, it was kind of warped and deformed before. I never got the chance to like heat gun it out, but it's just gotten way more warped since it's been sitting in the closet. Apparently it fell to the bottom of everything. It's still terribly, terribly bent. But yeah, so that with the tuft of feathers kind of sticking out, and the fingers, which I took off to fuck with this. And so I might just do that for Halloween again this year, since absolutely zero effort. I just need to get to my parents' house, get the heat gun, and fix the mask. It came fucked up, but so yeah, that's where that came from. Like I said, tons of random fun and BS just in my apartment, wherever. Who knows what you'll find and where you'll find it. And this, I actually wore it backwards so that way the poof didn't fuck up my, like, get in my face. But still look good. I actually, that was in the cabaret, both the feather thing for your neck and the feather things for your wrists. And actually, I'm gonna show, where'd the wrist one go? Yeah, the wrist one, there's one for each wrist, but actually has like the black lace trim. The neck doesn't have that, but the wrist ones do. It's found them in the cabaret costume section of Amazon. Let's gently place that at the top of the closet and not the bottom. Most likely the mask probably fell when I was trying to get my luggage out after the last trip. I wish I could get these again. I wish I could resell these. The website that I used to sell them at, first off, our store got deleted, and when I tried to remake it, you just couldn't make it with the same. They like streamlined their tools set up, so you can't really do the same designs anymore. It's much more limiting. Wish needs a cool costume, yeah. Wish needs to get on camera and stream and come hang out. When you come in to visit Wish, like I know you got to get back from Japan first, but like, you planning a New Year's trip down here? Is that what it was? Gonna come out on New Year's? We're gonna have a New Year's Eve party, ring in the New Year together, on camera, hanging out. Well, of course it's going to be on camera, Wish. I mean, you're having your party with me. Of course it's going to be on camera. We got to make sure everybody sees it. Twitch New Year's party. Don't worry, Wish. I know you'll be there. It's fine. That should be more on the side. Fuck if I even know where to put this sumbitch. Oh yeah, sure, just run away from the issue, Wish. Don't worry, I'll be here. Wish will be a pro streamer after he comes and hangs out. What about you, Timmy? When are you going to become a pro streamer? You have a whole list? You know what I heard? I heard you're not going to be working tomorrow. I heard challenge list. Just tactical pouch for more pockets. Velcro stuff on there. Got pouches. Goes good with my combat knife and my pistol. Also goes good just for a tactical pouch, just to have the extra space and the shit to carry. Yeah. You never go wrong with tactical pouches. When you really, really, really need more pockets. And so you got the Velcro thing inside the pouch so you can clip something and Velcro it in. So you can Velcro the Velcro on your Velcro. And then Velcro on the front so you can attach patches or whatever you want to look nice. Because, I mean, even though you're tactical, it's still all about style. Yeah, you got the flashlight or Omni tool pouch. Got one on each side. Maybe a can of mace because you're thinking tactically. Got the extra hanging straps here and the zippers. So there's inside the Velcro is an immediate pouch, and then a pouch, and then a pouch with pouch, split pouch. Oh, this one's a split pouch too. Split pouch, split pouch, pouch with the individual little holders, and full hand pouch. Like I said, when your pouches need pouches and you don't have enough pouches, so. Or when you just want to make a fashion statement and look like the soldier you're not, because we know you're not a soldier if you're wearing shit like that. Maybe you were at one point in time, but you're clearly not now. Let's hang that up over here with the jackets. Jackets and Omni pouch. This I wear sometimes while I work out. This is what I actually showed this off on stream before already. So. It's labeled as a sauna vest, which I know you like sauna things, Timmy. But basically, it's just a vest to make you sweat while you're working out. Yeah, there's no actual sauna involved with that vest. It's just keep your core body temperature in and make you sweat while you're working out. You can tell us how great saunas are tomorrow when you do your challenge stream, because you're not going to be working or partying. We take the party online. Do I need to buy you Final Fantasy yet, or are you gonna do something different? Maybe Borderlands, Dark Souls. You get a Dark Souls, or are you gonna do Dark Souls? WWE. I still say WWE would work out to be a really quick one for you to complete. Total War. I think you have Total War in your system. Any battle royale. Are you gonna play some Apex Legends? Apex? Or are you gonna go Fortnite? Are you gonna play Apex or are you gonna play Fortnite? Important questions, Timmy. I'm here to ask you the important questions. Channel goals posted below the video in the information section below the video. If we get enough subscribers, I will play a Dark Souls style game. Souls-like, not necessarily Dark Souls. It might be Dark Souls. I'm still leaning towards a Wulan. Could be Code Vein. Could be not Bloodborne, because that's PlayStation only, and I don't have a PlayStation. Actually, did they release Bloodborne on PC? I don't think they did. I think it's only I think it's still only PlayStation. A lot of exclusives they started releasing on PC on Steam. Elden Ring? Probably not. I don't know. Timmy, how can they tax you for things you didn't buy? I've got this really nice HD webcam that I'm not using because I have an actual fucking camera, which if I could show you, I would, but it's camming. Actually, here's how I fix that. Got this really nice Canon 4K camera. So I don't need this camera anymore. Timmy, do you need a camera? I'll send it to you. And if they charge you for it, then they're fuckwads. They can't charge you for what you're not buying. Oh. Grr. Who texted me? What? Oh, it's spam shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's see. Sorry, Chibi, but that's kind of funny. Yeah, I know you have one already, but is it a nice one? I mean, this one is HD. Like, it's the one I was using before I got this. HD high resolution webcam with a built-in microphone. It's like a really nice one, actually. Widescreen too, so you could probably fit Zimbo in it if you really wanted to. Actually, I don't know how your room is set up, so you probably can't. But it would be a wider picture of you. That and my old capture card. If anyone needs a second-hand beginner streaming setup, I got you covered. Timmy, I got you covered. Wish, I know you're eating, but second-hand streaming setup, I got your camera, I got your capture card. Just hit me up. Hit me up. When you come out for the New Year's Eve streaming party, I'll hook you up. Get you all ready to go. You can join me and Necro in illustrious immortality on the internet. Don't give me that, Timmy. When I tell you my shit's better, then you know my shit's better. Don't even pretend to argue. Mine is better. It's an upgrade. I'm just teasing. I don't know why I did that. It sounded good. It sounded good. I can't enjoy it. I've already upgraded to even better than better. That's okay. I've upgraded to wow. And this annoyed the crap out of me. But at the same time, confused the crap out of me. This came in the mail last week. I don't know if it was like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. But this came in the mail. And you know how, at least here in America, physical stores are dying out. Physical stores are being killed by online shopping. Any physical store that remains is a Walmart. Walmart is the store now. And everything online in it is Amazon. So Walmart or Amazon? Which one do you shop at? They used to, when I was younger, it actually not even that long ago, like I'd say probably 6, 7 years ago still. Back before Toys R Us died, Toys R Us has been killed. It doesn't exist anymore. People don't even buy toys anymore. What the absolute fuck? I miss going into a classic toy store, going in and just seeing the aisles and aisles of action figures and Nerf guns and dolls and bicycles and board games, and then the random section of bullshit that doesn't fit into any other category. Hey, Wish, could you still hear while you were gone? You still hear what happened like 10 minutes ago? But yeah, so I missed that. And one of the things they would do is about the middle of November, early November, they would send out an advertisement, usually like that thick or something, like a mini pamphlet, a mini brochure of all the sales they were going to have for Black Friday and the upcoming Christmas season, and all the latest toys and all the latest things you could buy. And when Toys R Us died, the last toy store was gone from existence. I mean, even Walmart used to do it to keep up with Toys R Us, and a couple other places would do it. But yeah, it doesn't happen anymore. It doesn't happen anymore. But I got this in the mail from Amazon. Amazon is sending out fucking holiday catalogs. How sad is that? How fucking weird and existential is that? It's not even Halloween yet. This came in like a week ago. Amazon's Holiday Dash. Over 600 toys and gifts. Give me KB toys again. But no, I wish I was, yeah. Of course they are. Now, to be fair, I have seen one advent calendar advertised, but that's because they sell out super quick. And it's for a specialty website. So I haven't really faulted them for that. They were doing an early bird special, make sure to reserve it. It wasn't even buy it, it was make sure to reserve it, so when we get them in, we will send you yours. And I can understand that. They sell out quick, it's limited edition. But yeah. Well, here Christmas has been going on the shelves by Halloween. I mean, some places you'll see it come up like a week before Halloween is over. Halloween's almost done. You might want to start thinking about the next holiday. The next holiday is Thanksgiving, you jackasses. Fuck you. Wait your turn, Santa. I haven't even looked at it. I just left it there, sitting there, so that I could be angry and show you guys. It's got a notepad at the very front, so you can have your kids go through and write down what they want. There's some kind of thing here. Follow the race to solve each activity to find out who wins. There's a Meet the Racers page, scavenger hunt page, maze game, word search, word jumble. There's an activity book hidden inside the fucking toy catalog. Connect the dots and coloring fun. Woo! Wow. I'm actually going to look at that later. Maybe we can do it together before the stream ends. No, I was saying, I was yelling at Timmy because I had a fancy HD camera. Timmy has always been, has always said to never give him gifts, never send him anything, because he's a part of the EU. And if you send him anything, apparently they tax the shit out of him. For no fucking reason, they just tax the shit out of him. Oh, you got something from somewhere else? And so I offered my old webcam, since I got the fancy camera. This is what I was using before the fancy camera, an HD, widescreen, built-in mic, webcam. It's like, this literally is out of the box, not purchased, just sending a random piece of something how and why the fuck would they charge you for that? But apparently they charge them for it. But no, I also have my old capture card. So what I was saying, Wish, is that when you come out for the New Year's Eve stream party, I've got your whole basic setup ready for you to go when you get back home. So you can join me and Necro in the Internet Hall of Fame, and the three of us can stream together. Three of us can party hardy online together. Don't worry, bud. I got you covered. I've got you set. The whole basic starter kit right here. I mean, if you insist, I will. Like, I'll just, like I said, when you come out for the New Year's Eve party, let's give it to you. You can just have it. Need to see who else we can get over here for the New Year's Eve. Nah. He has a family. I don't know. We'll offer people. We'll see who wants to show up. Timmy, when Christmas is done, you gonna come out for the New Year's Eve party? Get you and Zimbo and Star on a plane out here? You got nothing better to do, right? Zimbo doesn't have to work. Star doesn't have school on New Year's, right? I was going to say we'll get Tech out here, but Tech has a wife and kids. Yeah, I know you're not in the USA. That's where a plane comes in. That's why I said you're going to fly out here, right? Fly. I mean, you don't want to fly out here anyway. If you go to the U.S., you want to go to like Los Angeles or New York or someplace with stuff. You don't want to come here. The only reason to come here is because I'm here. I am here and I am glorious and worth the vacation. I don't want to put too big of a excitement on me, but I am worth the trip, okay? That's all I am worth the trip. No, there are planes. It's birds that are a lie. Get it right, Timmy. Birds are not real. They're all just elaborate drones. In fact, I don't even think that was part of the original movement. The original movement was just birds are a lie. But, that being that, well, I mean, I completely agree with you, Wish, but we gotta all get there. Hopefully I can move out there. I am hoping that I get approvals from any company and I can move out there, but that's not going to be until after the first of the year, after New Year's. So New Year's is still going to have to be out here. I mean, you're in the frigid Northlands, Wish. It takes nothing for you to just come south. I think all you got to do is like hop in a canoe and there's a river that flows straight by. You know, if a car's too much, Missouri. I'm in the middle of the U.S., like literally smack dab in the middle of the United States. Missouri. Can't tell if that's. So this has been sitting. This has been on my dresser in the other room over there. It's ringed with LEDs, so me, just like my handy dandy Twitch sign over there. But, yeah, I know, there's nothing here. It's not fun. I wish I could go back to California, but it's just not that easy. Deadpool on Pride Rock holding up Detective Pikachu. That's kind of like rocking back and forth and not balancing around. Yeah, it is. I was looking to see if maybe I can hang it up back there now that the computer's not there. Now that there's like a background for the stream. But I don't know if that'll hang up very well. I'm going to go put it back. Also, that's just something I haven't showed off on stream before. I thought it'd be nice to show off. $19 hours, that's one day. There's 24 hours in a day, Wish. That's less than one day. 2-day trip. That is if you use a car, though. I'm pretty sure planes between US and Canada are kind of normal. Not like trying to go from either of our areas to Japan or anything like that. The keyboard that doesn't always work. It's sad. It's a nice keyboard, but a lot of the keys on it just either don't type. I'll have to sit there and like hammer a key until it finally types, and then it'll type, and then string until I stop it. The Springfield Branson Regional Airport. We could also do the St. Louis Airport or the Joplin Airport. But Springfield Branson Regional is the closest one. I don't want to just throw it out, but I should, since it's not working correctly. This one is my fancy for decorations one. This one I got and was using, I know I've shown that to everybody before, the typewriter keyboard with that satisfying clack. Oh yeah. That sound. There's just something about that sound. I like it. And USB, but USB powered to charge the battery. It's even when you have it USB connected, it's still Bluetooth. Why is it Bluetooth? $800's not great, but honestly, that's not bad. Especially given that it's a major holiday. For my brother to fly out from Denver, which is like 2 or 3 states away, for Christmas is $1,000. Hey, yeah, sorry, Kevin Angar. We stream on Facebook and YouTube and Kick, as well as Twitch. Twitch is the only place where it's moderated and we watch what's going on. I do apologize. I remember you are one who likes to chat on YouTube, so. You adjusted the date? Twitch is where most of everything is. Yeah, no, I know. You are great, Captain Angar. Super appreciate it. That's still less than what my brother had to pay. And he's, like I said, just like 2 or 3 states away. Yeah, everything is with one stop. The problem is that the Springfield Branson Regional Airport, the one that's closest to us, is not a major airport. The only flights in and out are connector flights. So you have to go to a major airport, either Denver or Atlanta, some major airport, and get a connector flight on a smaller airplane to get here. Gavin is killing everything. Yeah, now there's a lot of problems with California. The only reason I would go back would be to live in a place where things are optional. Literally, in this place, the only thing there is to do is go to church, go to the bar, or go to Bass Pro. That's it. That's it. Our third movie theater shut down, so we only have 2 movie theaters in the entire city. Well, I know it's faster than car. By only 1 hour. Nice. But you don't have to drive the plane, so you don't have to stop for a rest. You should be able to get a direct flight to St. Louis. Joplin would also be a connector flight. Try the St. Louis International Airport. I don't think it's international. Try the St. Louis Airport. Hey, Necro. Skittles are gone too? What? I mean, they were faster. What? I don't know where to put this. For now, I'll set it in here on top gently. And sadly, I'm just going to get rid of this one. Planes are real, Timmy. It's birds that are fake. That can go right there. I guarantee I will find a use for an additional surge protector / power strip. Made it. Haha. Got it into the toy bag. These can all get wound up. Stash 2. Actually, that's the box for right there, isn't it? What? No, I just said birds are fake. Yeah. Birds aren't real. You don't have to be a fan of the U.S., Wish. That's what I was saying. The only reason to come here is me. I'm worth the trip, but that's all that matters. You don't come to the U.S. to visit the U.S., you come to the U.S. to visit me. I would rather we meet in Japan too, but I gotta wait on that. I don't have that luxury at the moment. At the moment. Now I could cheat and make it happen sooner, but I think that would be bad for everybody involved. That's not even going to fit up there now, since I put that up there. Let's finagle and see. There we go. No, that is terrible. That is going to fall. 100% that is going to fall. There we go. Let's just get sit there. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Bad for my savings and plans. An RV is not a bad place to live. It really isn't. And Necro, if it wasn't for the fact that it was the frigid Northlands, I would consider it. And also, again, the whole savings and plans things. But the point is to get Wish out here for a New Year's Eve party on streaming. That's the point. New Year's Eve stream. New Year's party stream. I don't think Wish would let me invade his computer that way. I mean, he might. Wish might let me invade his computer that way. I'll be gentle, Wish. Getting a little excited, had to cool off. Discord stream New Year's party. Are you? I got the equipment, Wish. I'm telling you. You come out here for the New Year's party, you leave with a goodie basket so you can start it up yourself. It's right there. Right there. All the beginning pieces you need. Right there. Where the fuck did you go? Yes.jpg. I don't know what you're talking about, Wish. No, you want to. Okay, that's what I thought. But where the fuck is it then? You get. Hold on. Is it there? Nope, nope. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go hunting for that. I don't know where that had to have fallen somewhere. Oh no, it's right there. Fuck me. Alright, found it. We're good. Never mind. Jesus Christ. I got so much crap everywhere. Pain in the ass trying to get it all straight. That's why I'm trying to take the time now to do it. We didn't say 0%. We didn't say what's the chance of it happening. We said what if it happened. That's a very good hypothetical, Necro. I still haven't even opened this. That is now good. Nail this later. This I should probably set over here with this other stuff, where it can be both safe and official. Whoa, hey. I'm just cleaning the house, finding spots for everything. Surprised to see you on YouTube. Surprised to see. I was paying attention to YouTube since Captain Antgar said something. To be fair, YouTube is unmonitored typically. Moderated chat is on Twitch. You're lucky this time. Don't expect to really be seen if you chat on YouTube. That's accurate, Necro. That's accurate. But yeah, just just trying to find spaces for everything. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff. That's where the at-home computer used to be when I was working at home. And now it has the potential to be other space. As you can see, there is stuff stored under there. Actually, you can't really see. There's no light showing. It's just a big black shadow. The DVDs that I still have left are under there, as well as other stuff stashed away all throughout there. I've got so much stuff and just no place to put most of it. Thank you, Necro. That's appropriate. That's appropriate. It really is. It's a great place to display my Tide. I mean, I don't know where else I would post that. That's just where that is. You missed it. I showed off the picture that I keep in my other room. I was thinking about putting it over there underneath the Twitch sign. It also has LED lighting so it back shines off the picture. Hashtag not sponsored. I mean, I wish it was. Tide, please sponsor me. But, yeah, no, hashtag not an ad. Just get some duct tape, mark it over that. And I just said it there the last time I did laundry and still haven't put it away yet. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that space. I need to come up with something. But yeah, so we've got that whole area. And Necro messed it up too. Shouldn't drink Tide? No, you don't drink Tide, you eat the pods, okay? Get it right. We eat the pods, we don't drink it. The picture, I showed off to other people the picture I keep in this other room here. It's LED backlit. I was thinking about putting it up there, but I don't think it'll stay right. The whole thing's LED backlit. The only thing is the hooks that I have like stick out of the wall, and so when I tried to like hang it on the hook, it wobbled back and forth, so I don't think it'll sit good. We are elder millennials, I know. We're like literally right on the cusp, but yeah, no, here's the painting. It is Deadpool on Pride Rock holding up Detective Pikachu. It's just wonderful. And so I've had it on display in my room on the dresser the whole time. I was thinking about putting it over there, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, no, I like it. It was actually a Christmas gift from my brother 2 years ago. He bought it at the Denver Comic-Con. Did the LEDs on it himself. So. I also thought of maybe putting this up in the background, but I don't know if I'll be able to move this stuff over there, or just put another another two bookshelves, like this one I've got right here. I could fit one right there and one right there. and finally clear up some of this other nerd junk I've got cluttering up my house. But I also have the green screen, which I still have never set up. So I could find a place to set up the green screen maybe. Set up the green screen with this in the background as a on the green screen. I don't know. I'm toying with ideas. I picked this up in Japan. When I found it, I had to get it. It's not even Japanese. It's Marvel. It's X-Men. One of my favorite series, like one of my first ever collections. Never opened it. We're going to open it right now. It's not even Japanese, but it's the first Japan in the Marvel store at Skytree. The first place I've ever been able to find anything for this. And as soon as I saw it, I had to get it. Because it literally is like my favorite thing. I don't know if you'll remember the pictures, Dallas, because this was from back in the day when we were kids, but see if I can center frame this. And it's 3 comic book covers. You got Storm and Beast and Jean and the Professor and Gambit and Colossus and Rogue and Psylocke and Wolverine and Cyclops blasting the crud out of Magneto. Yeah, nice and old school. Like, seriously, this is a comic series from when I was in junior high school, or was it high school? It was the X-Men Reborn. Issues 1, 2, and 3 made up the comic book. The comic book covers for 1, 2, and 3 made this scene when you laid them out together. Yeah, I had the whole set. So that was like one of my favorite sets when I was a kid. And so when I saw that, I've been wanting to find it again if possible, but I've never seen it anywhere, and I haven't like really put in an effort to look. I'm sure I could find it online if I really tried. But like when we go to like at the GeekCon, when we went to that and other conventions I've been to, randomly if I stop by a store that sells comics, I'll look for it. Never find it. And so when I saw that while I was in Japan, I was like, I gotta get that. I gotta buy that. There's no should I about it. I 100% had to buy it. And now it's not in the case, and now I need to figure out what to actually do with it. But I had to get it. There was no not getting that. You had the part that Magneto was in it. Nice. Well, the thing is, it's like, it's not... I thought about framing it, but I don't know. Yeah, no, the reason you can't find that kind of stuff is, yes, it was the mass print days, but the mass print days, nobody puts any value on any of that stuff. It's not, I mean, it was the Reborn series, it was 1, 2, and 3 of the Reborn, so like it was first issue, but like you said, it wasn't like a first issue Spider-Man or something like that. It was literally just during their mass print days, so there's no value on it. And because there's no value on it, no one's selling them. They just throw them away when they're done with them. You can't find a lot of those mass print comics anymore just because they're so worthless. No collector keeps them. No seller keeps them to sell because what, are they going to sell them for like 50 cents? Who besides me is going to buy those? No one. Either that or they sell out too quickly for 50 cents and they can't keep them in stock. I don't know. But I just don't think that anyone actually sells those old mass print comics like that. I mean, you can find the anthology books where it's got them all in one, but that doesn't give me the cover collection. Your friend sells them? If he's got those 3 comics, I will buy them for, however much they are. I know, man. That's why the Golden Age costs so much, but the mass print era, on top of not being worth it, even though people threw them out, I mean, they're still in the world of comics relatively new. The Golden Age was, the 60s. 30 years before the mass print era. Mass print era still isn't worth much unless they have like very special editions. Yeah, sure. Shoot me his information. I would love to get, honestly, like the cheap stuff. It's not even anything good. If he's got them, I would be surprised. I went looking through. In fact, there's very few comic collectors anymore. Like, there was only, when we went to GeekCon, when I went there with you that year, Geek, there was only the one person even selling comic books. His collections were made. He had some really good figures and some really good display pieces, but his comics section was meh for the stuff I like. And still kind of pricey. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but for a collection of like 6 comics, it was more than what I would want to pay for it. Especially considering they're not the ones I'm a fan of, so take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, there's only the one person doing it. Yeah, Excalibur is the one that I bought the giant tomes from. They didn't have a lot there in the way of actual comic books. So, when we were at the booth, they had mostly the figures and stuff. Yeah, see, $100 is more than what I want to pay out for that. Like I said, you could probably find it online. Looks like there's an ad about to start, so. But yeah, I'd much rather find them in store where they're a reasonable price. Of course, on eBay they're $100 for it. I'm not going to spend $100 for a couple of mass print comics if I can help it. It's not something I have to have, so it's something I'm willing to shop around on. But I would like to get it back, just because I do really enjoy that thing. Hey. Yeah, I'll check that out later. Oh, hey. Did you get this in the mail, my dude? Eh? I went on a tirade about this. Why did you go off twice, phone? That's why. What? Yeah. But yeah, no, like I said, if I were to actually search online, I guarantee you'd find it. I mean, you just prove that. But, no, I've been trying to just, when I find a comic shop or when I find something, just check their cheap bin to see if they have them, and no place has them. A huge thing, also, nobody has like the old 90s X-Men action figures. I talked to that guy at GeekCon about it because the way those are designed, those boxes that they came in, the packaging was not meant to last. And because collectors only buy and sell things in box for the most part, none of that stuff goes through collectors. You have to find people who are selling them piecemeal. So that's difficult. I did find the auction site he was talking about, and I found like 1 or 2 people selling them. But again, they were skyrocketing the price because there were only 1 or 2 people on the entire platform who had those, and so they could pretty much demand whatever they wanted for it. Auctions for them were going for like $30 or $40 a pop per unopened figure. Yeah, I saw that. That was one of the more modern figures, though. It wasn't like the old school one. But yeah, no, I saw him post that. That's really neat. Holy cow, Necro. Yeah, it was a more modern one. Like, they put a close-up on it, and it was, yeah, 100% one of the more modern figures. But regardless, I mean, it's still a Nightcrawler figure. It's still cool. It was probably like early 2000s figure, not like one of the 90s ones is what I meant. Probably mid-2000s. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Take care. I think that might be more or less it for the immediate clearing of what we can do. Oh yeah. You want to see what comes in the first class package when you fly to Japan on Delta Airlines? This bag was made by artisan communities in Mexico using natural and recycled materials. Just to make sure you know. It's Mexico. Of course it has child labor in it. What do you think their natural resources are? And then the recycled are the elderly. Hand stitched. Someone, Jose, I can't even read that last name, not going to try to. Somewhere, yeah, I'm not going to read that either. But you can meet the artisan. There's a QR code to meet the artisan. There are childs in Mexico. I'm pretty sure Jose is probably 9 years old. So it comes with a sleep mask and earplugs to help you sleep. Comes with the Humble Brush. Bamboo toothbrush with fresh mint fluoride toothpaste from the Humble Company. Bamboo toothbrush. Yeah, handmade earplugs. They carved them out. They're basically dowel rods. I don't know. I haven't even opened them. Here, let's see what the earplugs are. It says the bag is handmade. I don't know about the rest of this stuff. I don't think the bamboo toothbrush was handmade. Oh God, yeah, these are just the buy a package of 1 million of them for 80 cents at the hardware store. kind of earplugs. That's it. A pen with a cardboard tube. I don't know if you can see the grain on that. It's literally cardboard. Cardboard pen. I'm happy you could do that too, Wish. I'm fixing that issue. Yeah, the pen is not for a sweaty hand. It's cardboard. It's just like diamonds out of the lab. If there's no blood or suffering, why do you want it? And then this little pouch, which if I remember correctly, we've got hand cream that looks like it's just a black tube with some text on it. It says, "This is hand cream." It's from Grown Alchemist, Biological Beauty. It literally looks like a tube of super glue or maybe some paint. It's just a solid black tube with nondescript writing on it. Hand cream. And lip balm in a much smaller, still generic and suspect black tube. And that's the whole package. Hand cream, lip balm in their own special pouch, earbuds, an eye mask, bamboo toothbrush and toothpaste, a cardboard pen, and a hand-sewn pouch. No socks. Of course you heard nipple balm, Wish. Of course you heard nipple balm. Jeez. Actually, I don't remember what it was. I was watching someone do an unboxing, and one of the products in the beauty kit was nipple balm. I was like, what? It's actually a thing. It does exist. Look it up. Yeah, I don't think they give it in the plain, but it does exist. It is a real product. Look up nipple balm. Yeah, that's right, Master Pants. I don't know what we're talking about either, but we're talking about it. This is just the shit happens stream. Welcome. Yeah, this is going in here. It's not sitting there. There you go. Wish. That's a site I don't need to think about. Thanks for that. Yeah. Oh, and guys, Omaha Steaks. If there's one thing I have to recommend to you, it's Omaha Steaks. So fucking good. That's the company. They do steaks, burgers, chicken, pork, fish, all kinds of stuff, but it's so fucking good. I get it once or twice a year. I get it for Father's Day, and I get it for my dad's birthday. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to get the fish. I got the fish for my parents. I have never had the fish, but steaks, burgers, chicken, pork chops. Let me show you. Here's the size of the pork chops. That is some thick cut shit. Here's filet mignon. Again, that is some thick cut shit. Not huge pieces, but that's because this is from a sampler box. So it's sampler filet mignon. The pork chops are a bit bigger. Filet mignon's always a small piece, but so good. Hashtag sponsor me. Yeah, no, it's something to be satisfied with for sure. It's definitely not bad at all. Like, they have those places that really kind of cheat you where you get those steaks that are like that thin and you get them super cheap. And you fry them up and they're smaller than a hamburger patty. But they're like, people sell them like, what, 10 steaks for $25 or something? And you're like, well, how do you get 10 steaks out of $25? Because they're like that thin. But no, that stuff is like high quality. It can get a little pricey, but they give you so much. So, yeah, the steaks that can't make them rare. But yeah, and like their burgers, their standard burger is Angus beef. They've got ground beef. Their standard Omaha burgers. They've got Angus beef. I got a burger sampler one time. It had pork burgers that had actual pork and cheddar in them. I think they were pork and cheddar burgers, but they were pork burgers. Their standard beef burgers, Omaha steak is what they're called. It's just generic ground beef. Still really good. But ground beef, just regular beef burgers, Angus burgers, Delmonico steak burgers, New York strip steak burgers, brisket burgers. There was more. There were 8 different types of burgers that I got out of that set. And like Delmonico steak burgers, New York strip steak burgers, beef brisket, ground brisket burgers. So fucking juicy, so good. And just about any pack you ordered. Like that was one that I custom made. But any pack that you order comes with their bottle of seasoning mix, which is just a basic seasoning, but it's pretty good. Yeah, you're 100% right, Necro. You are 100% correct, Necro. But thankfully, that's not something that I have to worry about in my kitchen. Now, I've got some fun stuff that I'm going to experiment with when I make those pork chops. I've got some sauce from Popeye's Chicken. I have some Popeye's blackened seasoning buttermilk ranch, which I wish I could show you that without ripping open and spoiling the package. It's a thick buttermilk ranch with just blackened seasoning in it. It is so good. It's one of my favorite. That and their Mardi Gras mustard are my 2 favorite sauces that they have there. And so I got the blackened ranch, and I'm gonna baste it in that when I cook it up. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking good. Blackened ranch pork chops. Oh, it's going to be delicious. I also have some scalloped potatoes to go with them. Also from the Omaha Steak section. They also have side dishes and desserts as well as actual like butcher block cuts of meat. So the sample box that I got had the filet mignon steaks, the pork chops, it had sirloin, it had boneless chicken breasts, it had scalloped potatoes, a caramel apple tarts, and chocolate lava cake. And I've already cooked up the steak, the sirloins, and I cooked up the chicken. I still have the filet mignon and the pork chops, and I got the scalloped potatoes, and I still got the desserts. I'm not a big dessert guy, so I haven't even thought about them. They're just in there. I could do one of them real quick and show you guys. That's up to you, though. I can do up one of the chocolate lava cakes because those actually, it's all pre-cooked when it comes to like the desserts and stuff. Like the tarts are already pre-done pastries. You just put them in the oven and heat them up. But with the chocolate lava cakes, those just go in the microwave in order to heat up the chocolate sauce and enriching the cake. So I can cook up one of the lava cakes in like a minute. I like this shaker. It's a vortex shaker, so it doesn't have the ball inside taking up all the room. Shake it up and it tornado spins itself. Cheesecake is my favorite. But I do love a good fruit tart too. But cheesecake is number one. Like I said, I'm not a huge dessert guy. I'm not. Oh, by the way, guys, I mentioned it earlier, but I think Wish, you were already off eating food. So I think Timmy was the only one who heard. I did put the channel goals and like the rewards for them at the bottom of the screen. So there are, so people can actually officially see if we hit 100 subscribers, we get this. If we hit 1,000 followers, we get this. And while I am thinking about it, where did you go? There. I was waiting for people to get here to start this. There we go. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon, I've played a little bit of. I really like it. I really want to get to it. But it's not on my immediate list, so if we can get the followers, we'll just jump it straight to the top. So.
NANI?!
Yeah, no, when it came out, I got it. I played a little bit of it, but I never got too awful into it. I never had the chance or the time to. So, if we get the subscribers for it, that just goes straight to the list. We'll play that one first. That's because you've seen the list of games I have, and what I still have to actively beat is insane. So I'm not putting anything else at the top of the list until we hit benchmarks for it. We've already hit 6,000 points. Yeah. So that's a community challenge. You can use channel points to do community challenges. I haven't really figured out any good challenges yet, and we don't have a very large community still. So we're experimenting with it. We're testing it. And seeing how well it works. If it works, then in November we will do an Enchanted Arms run through. That is one we will get 100%. Most of the achievements in it are tied to storyline achievements. I think there's only, at most, 3 achievements that are tied to secret bosses. And we will go do the secret bosses. So, we will mess around with that game. Again, that's another one where it's on the list. I 100%ed it before, but it was on my old Xbox 360 that got stolen. And so that completion never stuck. And so I've been meaning to replay it. It's been seriously a very, very, very tough game to find. I think it actually had some not copyright. Some publishing issues, like publishing rights, where it ended up going off the market for a long time. But they re-released it, and so when they did, I saw it, snagged it right away. Haven't had the chance to play through it yet, again. But we will, again, too many games to finish up now to start a new one. So, again, if we complete that community goal, boom, right to the top of the list. So, when it comes to the rewards, the Enchanted Arms will be a full playthrough, and Darkest Dungeon will do its best to be a full playthrough. I'm not sure what all that game entails. Whatever Souls-like game it is, probably not going to be a full playthrough. Just because, again, I don't want to spend a year trying to beat that game and get through some of those bosses, A, and B, I don't even know, those games really don't have a storyline you can follow unless you read every bit of wiki lore on every item you pick up. There's just what is considered to be the final boss of the game. So, 40 hours for all achievements if you know how to play the game and you're good at it. I've never played one of those games. It's not my style of gameplay. So I might be good at it. Might not. I have no idea. And even still, it's not my style, so it's not the kind of game I like to play. So you're pulling me out of my comfort zone with that, which is why it's such a big goal. You're the second person that I've had who's told me that those games are easy. My one friend, it's like the only game style he plays. And he's always like, you gotta play it, you gotta play it, they're such a fun game. Maybe they are great games. Maybe they are easy. It's just not my style. It's not the kind of gameplay I enjoy. Have to level up a lot. I believe it. I believe it. I mean, there are people who do outrageous things on that game with and without leveling up. It's just one of those things. So yeah, it's not my style. It's not the kind of thing I enjoy, so it's not anything I've invested in yet. But you guys can pull me out of that. You guys can make me play it. That's how you can make me play it. Otherwise, this is not something I'm going to get to on my own. Again, the list of things I have is so outrageous that's not going to be something that I ever get around to play on my own. You guys are going to have to make me play it. Darkest Dungeon, I very possibly will get to on my own, but it's going to take a long time because I've got so much other stuff I have to clear out. Still have to finish up Hogwarts Legacy, still have to finish up Marvel Midnight Suns, still have to finish up Final Fantasy 15. I got to go back and do the end game for it. I think there's 2 or 3 bosses we still have to fight, and we have to get the tombs, which are all after the storyline, the royal tombs. We got to go do those. So there's a few things we still have to do in Final Fantasy 15. Plus, we have to do the side stories. We got to do the Prompto story, the Ignis story, the Gladio story, and the Arden story. So we've got those to do still. So we still have a lot of Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, no, there's just a lot in general on games that I want to clean up. I need to finish the Batman Arkham Knight. That one got shut off mid-gameplay. I've done the other 3 Arkham games. Need to finish Arkham Knight. Have not started Arkham Knights. The Batman game without Batman. I do want to play through the Assassin's Creed franchise on stream. That's something I want to do. But that's going to, again, have to take a back seat to finishing some of these other games and be at a point where I know I have the time to sit and play through all of them. So that's going to have to be something where, like, I legitimately have this place hired, or, I've not hired. I have this stream set to a point where I can be financially stable off it and play full time in order, stream full time. Get, maybe partner up with one of those channels like Geeks Plus or Tokyo Creative or something like that, to have ads and promos and stuff like put out for me. One of those management groups. It's not even like a management group, it's like a promotional, I don't even know how to really describe it. It's a unique situation, but maybe work with one of those groups. Maybe we get there on our own. Who knows? But we're already up to 10K. We're going to hit that goal fast. But yeah, so that's going to be something that when the stream is at a point where I know I can run it full time and be stable, that's when we'll get into that kind of run. I've heard the same thing too, Wish. That's why that one's not necessarily on the playlist, and I do have it. I did get it, but it's not something I'm going to play through anytime soon. I've heard that it's just a very big departure from the series, and I think that's one of the big reasons it's so critically panned, is that they took the Arkham series and made it like a looter shooter, got to make the numbers go up to make the numbers go up kind of game. It is. It's still a part of the Arkham storyline. It takes place after the events of Arkham Knight, but it's a completely different game style. It's got mid to bad reviews because of the changes, I think, the huge departure from it. A lot of the people that I've heard play it say it's not a bad game. You just got to you just got to go in realizing that it's not the Arkham series gameplay. It's very different and just very different. So eventually we'll get to that, but I still need to finish Arkham Knight first. I'm pretty close to the end of Arkham Knight. We've done Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Origins. No, totally not. No. I mean, it is story-wise. Story-wise, it is. The story still connects and still follows the events, but nobody cares. Really? Because at first they were saying it was. So the fact that they've backpedaled and said no must mean they got way more shit for it than originally thought. The whole point is that after Arkham Knight, because I do know what happens at the end of Arkham Knight, even though I haven't finished it yet, this game follows right up with Batman being out of the picture. Just Batman being gone and them having to take over. And so, if it's not officially part of the canon, it definitely... The puzzle pieces are the same shape, I'll say that. It's like that picture they put online where Jigsaw companies use the same template for all their puzzles, and so the horse train, look up the horse train puzzle. Train is in locomotive. There's only one thing I can think of as to why the two wouldn't be connected. But since I haven't played through the end of the game, I haven't played the start of the game, I don't know. I think the difference is that in their world, I think Batman is just missing. I don't think they know what happened to him. But at the same time, I don't know how... While I know what the ending is of Arkham Knight, I don't know how they present it. So the way they present it and the way Knights opens, it could, 100% you can tell that's what they meant to do. Gotham Knights and Arkham Knight. Like, I know how Arkham Knights ends. Arkham Knight. Sorry, I was getting the title screwed up. I know how Arkham Knight ends. 100% nope. Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. The beginning is what I don't know. I don't know how our Gotham Knights opens. I know the premise of it. I don't know. I haven't seen the opening cinematic. I don't know how it ends. I don't know. I just know the basic story that I've heard, so... I'll look it up right now, actually. Gotham Knights opening. 15.5-minute long video. That's the prologue. Gotham Knights official prologue from the DC universe. Hey! Thank you to whoever that was, wherever that was. That's either a follow or a like. I'm not sure which. On a place with a thing. And I still think Kick is a piece of shit. And I don't think their chat system updates correctly. I know the rest of their systems don't update correctly. I've got 3 followers, but it still says I have 0. Oh yeah, that's a very different thing. Okay. I wonder if they like changed the story because of the backlash, or if this is how it was originally set. Because I feel like it was supposed to be. Hey, Bio. Same. I haven't touched it yet. I still need to finish Arkham Knight. So Gotham Knights is... And Gotham Knights is way on the back burner. I've got so many other games. I gotta say, I like the design, though. I mean, that is really good for it. Yeah, no, you're right, Necro. No, you're not wrong, Necro. Kick does have some good things to it, but the platform itself, from what I've noticed, is just janky as shit. They do give some good things with the emotes and all that stuff, but like just the platform itself seems to be jank. Like I said, with the chat not refreshing, and with the like I had people come in on a stream, chat, and it didn't show up in my chat box until the next day. Like 12 hours later. Not the next day, but like that night. Yeah, no, I've only recently, I've known about it for a long time. And I've had an account for it, I just haven't used it. And so I just recently placed it. Ooh, they have the giant penny. That's freaking awesome. I just recently added it to the stream. So I think I've been streaming on there for like a week and a half, or a week. Not that long. But yeah, the chat doesn't update when people talk. And the followers that I've gotten on there aren't updating. Like I said, I've only got 3 followers. It's just brand new, just started. So I'm not really pushing it. Twitch is still the main focus point. People show up on YouTube. People show up on Kick. They can watch. They can interact how they want. Moderated discussions happen on Twitch. That's where, pay attention. That's where the followers are. That's where the people who push are, so that's where I are. Technical stream test on Kick, yeah. Man, where do you keep coming up with all this random shit, dude? And the armor? What the fuck? Damn. I'm good with that. I don't need to watch the rest of it. I got the gist. I got the idea. No, that's pretty cool. I do like the design. I do like the thought. Apparently, the execution is just fucking terrible. But yeah. It is what it is. Gotham Knights. The game. Gotham Knights. I was just watching the prologue for it. I didn't even watch the opening. I was just watching the prologue. I don't know if that's. I didn't even watch the full thing. But yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know. I mean, they've always got the day one patches and the late patches after people complain about it. The thing is, it's just another kind of like looter shooter. Got to find the gear with the number to make the number go up so that you can make the damage numbers go up. You know, number go up to make number go up. But I've heard that the game overall itself, once you take into factor what it's supposed to be, it's a decent game. Yeah. I heard the gameplay was better than Avengers, though. Avengers was... I mean, I completed Avengers. I 100% of the game. The only thing I didn't do was the Black Panther DLC when it came out, but there's no achievements tied to it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, same. I had a huge soft spot for it. I had high hopes. I really did. I saw what they were basing it on, and when you first start out, it feels good. But yeah, you just get so bored. It's so monotonous. They put like very little variation on it. And even though it was one where they kept giving the game updates and kept giving it new content, that content was not in the form of new mechanics, new characters, new stuff. It was just, oh, look, we're making this exact same room that you've already beaten harder. Yeah, the endgame is terrible. The system for it, like the branching paths and the skills and the unlocks are all really good. And a lot of that they took from Marvel Heroes and tried to make it into 3D and then tried to do this and tried to do that. Like, they tried to push a lot of things on it, except for content. No variation. Again, even when they started doing some kind of variation to something, like any kind of change, any kind of thing like that, like, they added 3 DLCs before they added Black Panther. Like, I know they added Kate Bishop, and I know they added Hawkeye, but I thought there was another one. It might have just been those 2. But they didn't even add in any new characters or new, like, enemy skins or even areas or locations until they added in Black Panther. Everything they used for the other DLCs, the other stories, was all just copy-paste. Yeah. That was one thing that really pissed me off. And, like, it's one thing, okay, I understand. You have to make the damage numbers do damage numbers. So you can sit there and brap, brap, brap. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. But then you're playing as either Hulk or Thor or a literal man in a suit made of iron. And you're brap, Brep, oh no, they hit me. I better stagger. I'm a literal god from another planet who throws trucks and stagger. I'm a giant green monster that can smash people with a building and I got hit by a robot. I better stagger. Fuck you. And yeah, you beat up robots forever until the robots make you stagger and then beat them up some more. The game had so much potential. Even if they would have, I can forgive some of the gameplay. I understand you have to make the characters match up. Otherwise, who the fuck would play Black Widow if the Hulk just never falls down? So I can understand that. I can understand. And I can forgive in order to make it balance and make it gameplay. But when you're updating things and you're releasing content, you're releasing updates, make variation. Make new maps. The maps are randomly generated, so make new terrain. Make new mission types, new goal parameters. Make new fucking enemies. Don't just reskin the old ones. Or do reskin some of the old ones so they look new and still make a couple new ones. Like, make some new bosses, for Christ's sake. Don't just keep reusing the old enemy bosses. You know how many supervillains they could have jumped into on the D tier list and just brought in villains to bring in villains and make things interesting? No. We'll bring in Abomination. We will bring in Taskmaster. And then that's it. You can fight these two guys over and over and over and over. Oh, what about this character? What about that one? What about this? Nah, fuck them. You just here, fight Taskmaster again. Fight Abomination again. What's it like fighting Abomination? Well, it's what it should feel like fighting the Hulk. He just has a lot of HP and sits there and takes all your hits and then swats you away and then takes more hits. Boy, what riveting gameplay. All you really played many hours of was Black Widow? Yeah, I'm sober. I like to emote. I'm standing up, not sitting in my chair, so I can exaggerate my movements and have fun. I was also animating the staggers, like Hulk gets staggered, and so I was stumbling. It's part of the emote thing, part of the... Yeah, Black Widow did actually feel really good. Honestly, I did like the way Hawkeye played as well, with his trick arrows. He had some really good effects and some really good fun stuff too. Hawkeye and Black Widow both felt really good to play. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm sober. I really don't drink all that often. Although I do still have that tequila rose in there, and I was thinking about getting some. That stuff does not make you drunk though. It's just tastes good. Strawberry cream liqueur. It's like, what, 14% alcohol or something? It's like nothing. May as well drink NyQuil. Except NyQuil has that other stuff in it that makes you sleepy. It starts with a D, I forget the name of it. That's why they got rid of NyQuil and started making ZQuil. Ridiculous. So I'm still looking around, still like, boy, what can I put where? What can I clean up? I've actually done a good job cleaning up some of this area. Cleaned up all that over there. Cleaned up that a bit. Cleaned up that whole thing. That was Like, I literally just have junk everywhere. My couch, I've got a sectional that goes around the desk here because the desk is something that came up last minute. Like, my apartment goes back more that way and then that way, and that's the whole living room. Back that way is not a lot of room. And because my TV and everything was already set up here, I just slapped this right here. I'm debating on trying a couple things as far as placement. Like I said, I'm toying with the idea of over there. I'm toying with the idea of pushing it over here and like setting it up over the end of the couch because the sectional has a chaise lounge on it, which I know it's French and I'm pronouncing it American. That's just what it's called in Americanese. Because they don't know how to pronounce French, and so they pronounce the Z. The chaise lounge. The chaise lounge. Yeah, the cheese lounge. So I'm thinking of placing it over the top of that and just getting the extra space out of that, but I don't know. That might be the best bet to go. Actually, chaise lounge. Oh, so you do actually chaise lounge. So you do actually pronounce the Z in that. Okay. I just thought that was Americans being Americans. You want to know? You really want to feel bad, Wish? Where I'm at, there's a lot of places that, yeah, chaise. Okay. So, there's a lot of places here where I'm at that have French names. Because all along the Mississippi River, going up into Canada and all the way down into Mississippi and Louisiana, was part of French territory, and French fur trapping and stuff like that happened all up and down the river. And so there's a lot of things here with French names. And we lived, when my parents first moved us out here, we lived a good 5 or 6 minutes away from another really tiny town. Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, St. Louis is, yeah, the whole. No, it goes all along the Mississippi. You'll find French names. It really is a lot of it is in Louisiana, but all up the Mississippi there's French stuff. Yeah. St. Louis, Florissant. Yeah, so there is, like I said, when we first moved out here, my parents moved us to a small town that was about 45 minutes away from a small-sized city. Oh yeah, you really got to know your way in Old St. Louis. I'm 4 hours away from St. Louis, approximately. And I used to go up there all the time. But, yeah, no, so my parents moved us to a small town about 5 minutes away from another small town and about 45 minutes away from a small city. And when I say small town, it was a small town of about 1,000 people with 2 gas stations, 1 grocery store, and 2 restaurants, 2 family restaurants. I need to make that clear. Not a one of them was McDonald's. They were both just family-run restaurants where you could go get shit. Oh, you used to play soccer up there? Nice. But the other small town that we were 5 minutes away from, I will go ahead and type it in chat before I do anything. I know it's a French pronunciation. I knew in junior high when we moved here, I knew that that was a French pronunciation. How exactly would you pronounce that, Wish? Just to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. How exactly would you pronounce that? You want me to try and say it in French, or you want me to say it the way they say it here? Put me on the spot like that. I don't know. I don't know if the S is pronounced in it. I've always pronounced the S. Boys d'Arc, something like that. Again, I don't know when the S is silent and when it isn't silent. So here's the way they say it in Missouri. Bodark. So, Boa d'Arc? What? I don't. Again, my French is terrible, but. Yeah, I think it. I'm pretty sure it's silent too, but. So it's just pronounced Bodark. Say it like in Japanese, ah. So dock. Boa dock. Same aim, bow. So Boa dock. Yeah, no, they just call it Bodark. Boa. 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 Boadock. Boadock. There you go. Yeah, that's how I thought that was pronounced. The same way for names like Dubois and stuff like that. Bois. Which I wasn't sure on that if it was Bois or, again, with that the S pronunciation. So it's Bois Doc. Okay. Because again, my French is terrible. But yeah, they just call it Bodark. S is silent if there's nothing after it. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Now that makes sense now connecting those dots, but still. But yeah, so in there are people who call Missouri Missouri. There's Bodark. There's Nevada, not Nevada, Nevada. What else was there? There's a few names that it's just like, Jesus Christ. A few names that just clearly already have a pronunciation and they just decide to, no, we're going to do it this way. Yeah, no, the Japanese replace V with B. Yeah, 100%. That's why when I was there, if they spell out my name or if they say my name, it's usually Balendro. Anytime like someone writes my name out, because I certainly don't talk to any of them online. You know, none of them say my name. But when my name comes to me in either hiragana or katakana or whichever it is, I don't even fucking remember at this point. Yeah, it always comes back Balendro. Valentino, there you go. Valentino. Haha. And sometimes I even hear them say Balendro. They don't even pronounce the V all the time. I've heard them say that before too. That Valentino though, that was probably one of the best ones I've heard. That was freaking hysterical. I wasn't expecting that one to come up at all. Let's see, it's starting to add a little bit of light here. I said a little bit of light, not all the light in the universe. But, well, what, if I remember correctly, the Hawaiian alphabet only has like 12 letters in it. You know, English alphabet, 26 letters. Hawaiian alphabet, 12 letters. Everything they need to say, they can say in 12 letters. Japanese at least have most of the letters. I think there's only a couple they're missing. And they use other letters to make those sounds. I mean, X doesn't even really have a sound anyway. Where the fuck did we get X from? It just sounds like Z. most of the time. I don't even know where to put this. I definitely need at least one, if not two more bookshelves now that that space is clear. Of course, this bookshelf, there's books here. There's a small stack of books there under a display thing. There's a book on display there. There's a display right there. So this was as much for display as it is for functionality. And then there's display books down there. I've got like my actual thick ass novels down here. My silver and gold rimmed thick ass novels all down here. Got the complete set of H.P. Lovecraft. We've got William Shakespeare. We got Irish legends and folklore. What can I say? I love the fairies and the Seelie and Unseelie courts. We've got Chinese myths and legends, Grimm's fairy tales. I still need to sort some of this stuff out, figure out where to put it. I don't know if this will show off properly. You can see the shine on the numbers there. I get a little bit of that shine in off of the LED. Black on black dice. The numbers are actually cut obsidian. Gem dice. Yeah, matte black dice, the numbers are cut obsidian. Fucking fancy. That's why I was trying to get them to shine off the light here, but because of the angle, they're not really shining that great. But yeah, the numbers are actually cut obsidian put into the matte black dice. They are. That's why it's a display piece. That's why they sit here on display. That's it. Let me clear this stuff out real quick. I'll take a photo and show you what I got over here. How it's supposed to look without those things in the way. And even that's not supposed to be there. I just got so much of this stuff. Alright. Now I got the ring light on and it's going to mess with the, what you can see here. So, those right down here, the books weren't supposed to be under the fan. It was just the fan and the dice there on display. But I had to put the books there because I was running out of room. Those are the D&D core books that I own. That's just the core books. Yeah, even without the, yeah. The fan, I got the same play as my notebook. So this notebook came from the same place I got the fan. Well, there's core books which add in new classes, new subclasses. new enemies. Core book just meaning rules, as opposed to just the modules, which just have like pre-designed adventures that you can run in case you can't make up your own. Want to run one of their official stories, but yeah. So the fan, get a good angle on that. It's the gal from the Dynasty Warriors, the Jin faction that we were talking about, that uses the throwing knives. So yeah, that's the gal from Dynasty Warriors that uses the throwing knives. Same place that I got this. Fun little cover, fun little book. That is, it's just a notebook, although it's got a fuck ton of reference material in it. But every few pages, Dynasty Warriors artwork. Not Dynasty Warriors artwork. Every few pages it's got some artwork to it. Romance of the Three Kingdoms artwork. Like old school Dynasty Warriors artwork. So there's stuff in here. A lot of it's Dynasty Warriors related or Romance of the Three Kingdoms related. Some of it isn't. It's got some really interesting reference materials in the back too. Pages you can rip out for notes. Address book you can set up. Yeah, and I don't know if it's in the back or in the. It must be in the front. The front few pages are like tons of reference numbers and information, literally area codes and zip codes of different prefectures for different locations. Conversion formulas, greetings, all Chinese. All Chinese. And on the world map, Taiwan is listed as Republic of China, Taiwan, to put salt in the wounds with all the Chinese information in here. Oh, there's Dead or Alive 5 and map of the subway systems in Chengdu and Hong Kong. Where did this fall from? Over here? No, not over there. Over there. But yeah, this book and the fan actually both came from China, from Koei Tecmo, while I was at the China Joy Game Convention over there doing, when I was working for a Taiwanese game developer for a bit. So those are actually directly from Koei Tecmo, from China. Oh, I've got a ton of just random shit, and it's all cool. I mean, one nerd level or another. I've shown off my tomes. I've shown off my even when I get DVD collections and stuff like this right here. the Book of Shadows from Charmed. And it's Charmed the complete series. This is a DVD collection. But it's actually got Book of Shadows. They've got spells, information about the series on the DVDs. And all throughout here, even once you get past a set of DVDs, there's, again, more information on the ghosts, more spells, more demons, then more information about the show, and then the next series, and it goes on like that. So, exorcisms. Yeah, so this is actually like, even when I get stuff like that, like, yeah. So, that's the original series of Charmed, the complete TV series. All that shit with it. I like getting collector stuff when it, if I have the money and if it's something I enjoy. Which is why, if I get the opportunity to find that at a reasonable price, that X-Men comics, I would buy that because that's something that I enjoy. So I got those giant comic books up there. I've got the Keyblades over here. I know I've shown those off before. I've got them hung up on the wall. Oblivion and Oathbreaker. Fucking Keyblades. I've got those hung up over here. Hanging back up over here. There we go. I mean, it's not a real spell book. It's a copy of, in the series they are Wicca witches. I believe they say that often, but yeah, it's just a copy of the shit that it shows in the TV show. Every page on there that's either a spell or information about a demon or something like that is all something that's been shown on the series. So. But yeah, I wish I do. I do. It's called getting on stream and hanging out with me and Necro. That'll help clean up your darkened soul. Listen, a spell is nothing more than uttering words with fancy motions. What do we do on stream? We talk, and I'm making motions. So, a spell is just words. A spell is just words. Words that cause intention. Hey, can you bring me that? That's actually a spell. Especially if they do it. Otherwise, your spell backfired and you got to go get it yourself. Words with intentions. No, Wish. No, you're good. Just words with intention. So just get on here and talk with me and talk with Necro, and the three of us can hang out together and talk, and that's words. And those words have the intention of lightening your soul. Well, unless Necro's involved, we might get it darker, but we will change your soul. That's the point. But no, it's not too much. I know you can get on and talk because I've seen you do it. I've heard you do it. Seen you do it. So I know you can get on and talk. Talking is not a lot of work, especially when it's your friends. Got to talk to your friends. It's only polite. Yeah, and so we can continue to have special occasions. New Year's Eve is a special occasion. Just hanging out with me is a special. Just talking to me is a special occasion. Wish. I'm a special person. I make anything a reason. As far as potions, I can make some potions. Are we ready for potions class? Yeah, see? Stroll? Kevin agrees. Absolutely. Actually, Kevin, Bio. You still here, Bio? We'll make it a party. I know we'll see you in 3 weeks, and that's going to be a really good, really special occasion. But that's not the only special occasion. Three weeks, it'll be the 30th, my dude. 21 days, 3 weeks. Exactly 3 weeks. No, but I was gonna, especially if Bio was still here, I was gonna say, Kev, Bio, you guys aren't too far away. You can join me and Wish here for a New Year's Eve party on stream. Oh, nice, Necro. Who are you hanging out with? What's the stream name? Just don't put .com at the end. I said the stream name. I mean, if that's what you want to watch, Necro, that's what you want to watch. That's on you. Well, what about New Year's, Kev? You and Bio and Wish all come down here for New Year's. We have a New Year's stream party. Exactly, Necro. Can't buy the girls nice things without one. Doctors are in fairly high demand, depending on where you go. Your job is so easy right now? Okay. I mean, can't get upset at an easy job. My job was literally murdering my brain, so I had to leave. Hey! Milo just followed. Well, he followed 41 minutes ago, but still. I don't think I have alerts set up for that yet. I need to do that. I need to set up alerts for Kick. At 1 p.m. no show. Yeah. That happens in the doctor world. I worked for a hospital. I wasn't a doctor or nurse or anything. I was in administration. But yeah, saw that all the time. What's even going on right now? Just about time for me to figure out what I want to do for lunch. Drink coffee and chill in the office. There you go. What even sounds good for food right now? Cook one of those filet mignon. I usually save those for dinner. I've got some other stuff for lunch. Actually, I found this really good type of frozen meals. Hold on, let me show you. I'm just doing all kinds of free product placement today. Oh yeah, absolutely, you're not wrong. So, Healthy Choice Cafe Steamers. Look at that. That's actually what they come out looking like if you put them on one of those plates. Actually good cuts of beef, potatoes, vegetables. In this case, it's carrots and green beans. We've got penny pasta with chicken and broccoli. They actually come out really good. And it's meant to be a health brand, Healthy Choice. So like even this right here, which it's not like a super thick, like it's a good helping of pasta. And even if I get hungry enough that I eat two, just one of these, 280 calories, that's it. Super low fat, super decent protein. This is the chicken broccoli penny pasta. 280 calories. The beef merlot with the beef and potatoes and the carrots and stuff, only 180. So they're actually really low calorie, still really good meals. So I've also just got a bag of. I've got some Asian stir fry mixes in there, and I've got some just 3 pounds of, or 3 or 4 pound. Pardon me, a 3 or 4 pound bag of boneless chicken breasts in there that I can also cook up. So I got plenty of options. Problem is making a decision. I definitely need to find some places for more stuff. Just don't know if I'm going to. Yeah, always a tough part. Always, that's always the hard part. Boy, what sounds good? I've got the penne pasta with chicken and broccoli. I've got the beef merlot with carrots and potatoes. I've got the General Chicken. What the General Chicken? Chicken and rice, and it's got some like peas and carrots and stuff. But the sauce isn't like a General sauce. The General's good spice to it. It's got a nice kick. But that is, it's not bad. It's just not General Chicken. Right, right. Yeah, no, Yuka's putting in a lot of work. We got the pork chops, we got the chicken. What sounds good? Fucking tacos. That's me. What sounds good? Goddamn pizza. Like, no, bad self. Bad self. Absolutely not, Wish. Absolutely not. In fact, did you see the post I put recently on the Random Encounters Facebook page? You'll know it when you see it. Let me help you out with that then. Oh, did you? I didn't see a reply yet. Oh, yep, there's your comment. Paul Revere saved us from that, Wish. You're not going to go fucking it up for me now. Silly French Canadian attitude. I know that's not poutine. Poutine is close enough. That's frightening. That's all that is. That is terribly, terribly frightening. Yeah, no, I didn't get a notice that you'd replied to it. See what else we got going on the page. Any other fun comments? There's a comment on that one? There is. Don't know what that was from, but sure. Yeah, don't get a lot of comments on there, but I try to woohoo when we do. So, you big arrow. All right. I mean, they're both fries with gravy. They're both no. Just one has mushy peas instead of cheese curds. They both no. Now fries with just cheese. Maybe some chili and cheese fries. Oh, chili cheese fries. You understand Nicholas' feeling when he sees bad Italian food. Good Italian food, on the other hand. I love me some good Italian food. Yeah, it's the chili cheese stuff. You can't go. Chili and cheese can go on almost anything. Cheese can go on anything. Let's see. No, I've never had real poutine. Wish, and I don't plan to. Just load them with everything. Yeah, garbage fries, yep. Well, I mean, garbage fries are loaded with everything. There's specifically chili cheese fries, and then there's garbage fries. Chili, cheese, bacon bits, like jalapenos, sour cream, everything. What's going on right now is the ADHD's kicking in. I'm looking around at everything else I still need to put away, and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to put it, as well as I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm trying to think of what food I want. So yeah, it's all kicking in at once. I'm still trying to figure out where to put stuff. Cleaning up is like the number one priority for me right now, getting this place straightened. It's honestly, it's kind of become a pigsty at the moment. It's just, my brain has been in a million different directions, and I've been having a hard time keeping up with everything. So I'm really trying to push myself. To try and get shit done, which is why I'm doing a just chatting stream, trying to get stuff done while I talk to you guys instead of just doing a normal gameplay stream. No, I'm not going to think about poutine at all. I'm going to go my way and think about fries with other stuff on them. In all honesty, I would probably be willing to give poutine a try. Cheese curds aren't bad. On top of fries is not bad. The gravy thing is just weird. Gravy in itself isn't bad. I mean, you put gravy on mashed potatoes anyway. Why not a French fry? Real poutine gravy, is there a difference? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Necro. You put gravy on mashed potatoes and other stuff anyway. So, I can understand it being on French fries. I have not put gravy on my fries. I don't. Again, I haven't had poutine. I didn't know shredded mozzarella was a thing. Possibly. So I don't know. Um, it's a crime against poutine. And I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Some places cut corners with a lot of things. Like the way they do a Philly cheesesteak here, it's not a Philly. It is not a fucking Philly. In fact, most places don't even call them Philly cheesesteaks anymore. They're called Chicago cheesesteaks now. Because they completely changed the recipe. Fucked it all up. I mean, it's still good, but it's not a cheesesteak. But yeah, no, gravy goes on potato stuff, so I can understand. I can relate to putting it on French fries. Have you had Southern gravy? Have you had the gravy that they do for biscuits and gravy? You can put that stuff on potatoes like hash browns and home potatoes and stuff. I wouldn't really dip French fries in it. That country gravy, that's some good stuff right there. Sausage pepper gravy. Oh. Sorry, we're pushing those Canadian urges, Wish. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I do need to come up with something for food. I do need to decide what I want and actually have some lunch. It's getting about that time, about that lunchtime. Oh, what we got going on here, Necro? Peanut butter. Peanut butter is another thing. It goes so good with so many things. Is Wish a peanut butter fan, or is he sad for the peanut butter? What does peanut butter have to do with this context? I know the feeling, Wish. I know the feeling. Best candy ever, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Best ice cream ever, Wish. This is another reason to come down here for New Year's. Put up with the stream. I will get you a Reese's Peanut Butter ice cream that is peanut butter ice cream with ripples of fudge and bits of Reese's in it. Reese's Cups, not anything in it. Peanut butter ice cream, Wish, I'm telling you. Peanut butter ice, oh, so fucking good. I will guarantee you peanut butter ice cream, peanut butter Reese's ice cream for the New Year's party. Hey, anything here? How's it going? Surprised to see you on. Oh no, Wish, it's legit. peanut butter pie? I don't know. What about peanut butter pie? Do enlighten me. Now you're just getting crazy, Wish. Reese's chocolates are the best chocolates. Actually, there's a couple companies that do a similar thing, but they're like artisan chocolate and way more peanut butter, and they're really good. Yeah, the Edwards pies are really good. Well, fine. I will get the peanut butter ice cream so you can try it, and I will get a jar of just regular peanut butter. Just peanut butter. I will have a jar of peanut butter and a spoon ready for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are some companies that do it better than Reese's. Reese's is just the one that got popular. Cashews in general are good. Cashews, yeah. Get a good salted cashew. Ooh, good stuff. I mean, it depends on where you go, Wish. A lot of times, yeah, because they're from like those Whole Food stores where you charge you 3 times as much for half the product because it's healthier. I think he meant both, Wish. I mean, he was specifically talking about like the Reese's cups, but he also said just cashew butter in general. So yeah, they're usually kind of pricey. The way you said it, even I thought you meant both, Kev. Yeah. I'm surprised to see you here. Anything here? What are you? You on lunch break or something? Out picking something up to eat? Oh, right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Yep. Forgot all about that. Yep. Merry Christopher Robin Day. I showed you the picture that you got me. Showed it off twice earlier because I had different people come in at different times. So they saw the Deadpool Detective Pikachu picture. I was thinking about hanging it over here underneath the Twitch sign, but the hooks that I have stick out too much, and so it wibble wobbles, doesn't sit straight. Yep. That is correct, senor. Mi familia. Yeah, no, he's usually at work, so he doesn't often make it into streams. It's good to have him here when he does. Still looking around at things I need to clean up, and where can I... Got my water bottle from the Gundam factory. Hard to see because it's just an outline, but we got the F-Zero Gundam on there. I wish. Thank you so much. You know, 90% of the people that come to this channel are people that I know a little bit more personally. Not so many of them are just random viewers. Thankfully, I've been able to expand my friend base, but the only thing with this water bottle is it had this topper. I don't even know if I put that in there correctly or not, but it came with this. I had no idea what the fuck to do with it. Or how the fuck to work it. I'm just guessing, but I fucking smashed it in there. But yeah, so I need to find a place to display that too. I gotta find a place for so much stuff. Just jeez. Definitely getting at least one more shelf that'll fit in over there. You're not wrong, Pants. You're not wrong. But yeah. I think with that, though, that's about a stream. I definitely need to get some food. It's lunchtime. You love that redemption? There's more sounds if you go below the video. We do have a sound alert stream box. So you can go ahead and we've got plenty of additional sounds. Yeah, definitely, Kev. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming out. We got lots of fun things. Flip you, Wish. Flip you. You and your phaser actions. You got flipped. But you know, if you feel bad for it, we'll put you back. It's okay. You can also flip table and fix table. I mean, I know I've shown those off. I've shown you like all the different commands that are in the channel. I've sent you a list of them. You and Necro both, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't. That's wrong. Oh, is that not working right? Oh, damn it. What's the command? I need to make sure I got it right. Might just be flip for all I know. I don't even fucking remember. I haven't used that command in a while. It's table flip. I am sorry. Table flip and table fix. Yeah. I wasn't sure how I had it put around because at first I was going to say it's table flip, but no, it was flip table because flip you, fix you, flip table, fix table, but no, I messed it up. So yeah, it's table flip. Table fix is actually a lot like the one you posted there. I mean, I haven't put the double flip in there as an option. I could.
You
if
have
you really wanted to. Hey, we got another like or a follower or something somewhere else. Oh, no, that was Necro. Sound alert. Necro sound alert. Yeah. Hey Kappa Kappa is for following on Twitch. Facebook and YouTube have the Ebola sound. And there's Tech. Just in time to miss the stream, Tech. I'm getting ready to log off for lunch. You missed a lot of good showing off. Oh, you've been lurking? Good, good. So you haven't missed a lot. Let me... How far on this can you see? About to there. That, get that out of the way. Those can just go down there for a moment. Let's see. You ordered a pizza. Well, now I'm jealous. That's something we were talking about earlier. Turn the sign on now that we're about to end. Because why not? What better timing than the end of the stream to get stuff ready for the stream, right? You're ordering me to order a pizza? To order you a pizza? Oh. No, it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way, Tech. I'm sorry. I mean, keep pushing it. I might order me a pizza because pizza. I gotta stay strong. Gotta stay focused. I don't need pizza. I can be healthy. I can be healthy. I don't need a pizza. I'm strong. My willpower is great. I gave a little pause at the end so people can clip that if they want to. I would, but Tech wouldn't come. What would Yuka do? Have some broccoli and forget about it. I mean, if you were coming over, Tech, I would. But I know better. I know you're not. Put broccoli on the pizza. Some places you can do that. It's hard to find, though. All right. Well, yeah. So thank you everybody who came out. I need to go get food. I am getting really hungry. Yeah, I mean, you can find a lot of, like, you can get the frozen pizzas with the broccoli on them. But it actually is pretty hard to find here from, like, a pizza place. There used to be like one pizza place in town that would do it, but it wasn't like a good pizza place. It was like a Cece's pizza place, but it wasn't Cece's pizza. It was a different one. Just the shitty buffet pizza. So, but yeah, so I need to get some food, and then I need to go work out and completely ruin the fact that I ate food. And I still have stuff to clean up around here because my house is a piece of shit and I'm tired of it. And I'm a nerd and I got too much stuff and I got no room for it. And then other shit piles on top of it. And I need to work on that. I got a problem and it's called being a nerd. But yeah, so I got plenty of things I have to do. So I definitely do need to get off here now. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Tech, good to see you. Always a pleasure. Wish, Kevin, Bio, Necro, anything here, Timmy, all the chatters, all the lurkers. Thank you, sir. But yeah, all the chatters, all the lurkers, thank you so much. I love you all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a good time chit-chatting. Hopefully you saw some fun things because I was showing stuff off for absolutely no reason. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you had fun.
Wow.
Can't do it without you guys. Super appreciate it all. Love you all, and I hope to see you next time. So long. Bye-bye.